What time's dinner rearing its ugly head?
Soon, honey. By the way, I love you, Al.
Yeah. Look, Peg, I know you're anxiously awaiting your Valentine sexorama. So here's the plan. I can slide you in between the Bulls-Pistons game and the Rifleman.
Gee, there's about 4 or 5 commercials in between them. Are we going to do it twice?
Peg, remember, a smart mouth is a lonely mouth.
You know, Al, this year I was hoping for something different.
Peg, the socks stay on.
No, Al, this year, instead of sex, I want you to tell me you love me.
What if I do take the socks off?
I'm serious, Al. I want to hear it.
Yeah, right. Well, listen, Peg, I'm going to go upstairs and wash up, but just to show you how really special you are to me, tonight I'm going to kiss you. Okay, Peg. No sense in putting off the inevitable. Now, the kids are upstairs, so we probably shouldn't do it up there, what with your screaming and everything.
That was your fault, Al. You're the one who turned the lights on.
Hey, let's not throw stones on this romantic night. Now, it's almost time, so why don't you go down to the basement, blow up the air mattress, I'll pop some Tums and be right down.
I want to hear it, Al. I want to hear you say, I love you.
Not that again. Come on, Peg. What's the big deal? You know I do. I just don't like to say it. It makes me sick.
Well, it doesn't make me sick to say it. I love you.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting upstairs.
So, how you doing? Oh, come on, Peg. People shouldn't have to say it. It's unnecessary. I haven't cheated on you. I haven't asked for my own room. I stayed through 2 kids and your hot pants phase. Doesn't that say it?
No.
Well, then, could I have my own room?
No. Now, I want to hear it.
Why?
Because it's nice to know. Now, I'll start. I love you.
Peg, this really makes my stomach hurt.
Well, then you can feel better real quick. Now, just say it.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Now, don't pull that upset stomach routine with me, Al. Come out here and tell me you love me. Are you going to tell me or not?
Okay, Peg, I'm going to say it. But before I say it, I want to tell you I really hate you for this. I don't want to do it. I'm unhappy. My stomach is boiling. My palms are sweating. And if you think you're getting a jump after this, you're sadly mistaken. Of course, if you had a brain in that huge head, you'd already know how I feel, but you want to hear it, fine. This is what you want. It's your stinking lousy Valentine's Day present. So here it is. I love you.
Oh, Al. You didn't have to say that.
Yeah, somebody's the clip is kind of self-explanatory, right? I have encountered couples that I've never heard them say, I love you. Now, with this situation, I mean, Peggy is making it mandatory. She wants to hear it. And why? Because earlier in the clip, Marcy told Peggy that her husband would say it to her, just on a whim, without having to be, I guess, provoked in this situation. So, Peggy wanted it. Now, there's certain ways to take this, okay? I know with generations before us, me and Jay, more I love you was more about actions. If more so the man go to work, take care of his family. The mom would stay home, take care of their family. Fine. We even had a video on Everybody Loves Raymond where his parents wouldn't say, I love you. They didn't grow up that way. They called it, a fairy tale land or whatever it was. Not many people feel comfortable saying it. I'm thinking when you start a relationship, you do say it and you mean it. But after a while, does it just come to a point where both of you are just supposed to know? I kind of see Peg's side, okay? That it's nice to hear. And I've said before in episodes that I tell my kids and my wife on a daily that I love them. That's just something that I do because I grew up with my mom telling me that she loves me. And maybe not always on a daily, but at least a couple times a week. So it just comes natural to me. And here we go again. We're dealing with Valentine's Day. Women are so caught up with this. So much that sometimes they think it's a holiday. And it's not, by the way, ladies, okay? Let me break it to you. Put it in the comments. I'm ready for you. But nonetheless, look. Peggy, apparently every Valentine's Day, Peggy gets, how Al says it, a jump. But this time, Al just, swallowed his pride and actually gave Peggy what she wanted. And by the way, I've crushed on Peggy before, Katie Segal, and she definitely has aged very well. But again, a married woman, and that's a big turnoff when they're not available anymore. But yeah, say it every now and again. If you can say it weekly, I think that's a minimum. To let them know weekly, once a week, I love you. Okay. Baby steps. But yeah, definitely say it. It's important in the marriage to just vocalize it out there. And if you're still in love with the person, you have no problem. You could just sing it and shout it at the top of your lungs in public. Now, that's just me. I know an introvert like Jay is probably not going to do that, but he'll say it in privacy. But yeah, it's important to say it.
Now, I remember growing up watching this show. As an adult, their marriage seems so unhealthy. I know there's episodes where they show that they're in love and they're like on one accord and they got each other's back. But for the most part of me remembering watching that show, he didn't even seem like he liked her. He just put up with her. And I can't understand the reason why they're together. Because it seems like, of course, she loves him. Sometimes she'll treat him like crap. But that's just the way their dynamic is. I can understand Al's point of view as far as he doesn't want to say it. And most likely he grew up in a household where that wasn't said a lot. So he doesn't feel comfortable saying it. I can relate to that a little bit. Like, that wasn't said a whole lot in my household. I always felt weird saying it in general. It didn't matter to who it was in the family. I just felt weird saying it. But it takes me back to a time my wife and I were dating. And we talked about this. I talked to this about her recently. We was out on a date. And I saw it in her eyes, right? I saw it in her eyes that she loved me. And I'm waiting for her to say it, right? I'm waiting for her to say it. She had the nerve not to say anything. The nerve not to say anything. Granted, she already told me what the deal was with that, but still, I was like, you felt it, you should have said it, but she didn't. So I understand where Peggy's coming from that point of view as well, but most of the time it's how you grew up. Now, I was just talking about my wife with this last night or this morning, one of the two, where it's like a lot of things that happen to us as adults, it stems to what happened to us as a kid. So that's pretty much all relationships, how they're dictated. Like, what you saw as a kid, what you went through as a kid is how it affects your adult relationships and marriages.